scientific spirituality. My name is Remain West. If this is your first time on the channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a very important and simple subject. And I want to talk about marriage today on the part of women. This is a very serious issue and a fundamental one for most women and men, of course. And there are some things that I've been seeing recently concerning issues with women having relationship from time to time. And I want to list some 7 types of Nigerian women. These traits is not only happening to Nigerian women, it's across the world. But I want to use somewhere as a place of reference, a yardstick. If you are doing research, they will say, what is your parameter of research? I want to use Nigeria as a case study, but it also applies to all women all over the world. So let me just use Nigeria. After all, I am from there, so it won't look like I'm blasting women from other countries. So you talk about the one you know. Let me use my country, but this is everywhere. I have identified 7 major traits, 7 qualities, or 7 types of women that it will be very difficult for them to get married. This bright and spiritual app. This is very necessary. As you know, I practice African spirituality, and this is what we talk about, what we deal on this channel. And what we need to know is that African spirituality is based on common sense, science. It is not hocus pocus. Okay, there are many problems. It is human beings, people like me and you, people that have flesh and blood. So you need to see yourself as a force of nature that have capacity to do and undo, to bring good to this planet, to also bring evil and destruction. So you need to know how to manage yourself and how to alleviate your situation, improve yourself, work on yourself. This is the essence of why we are here. So for this topic today, I've seen many women have been coming to me from time to time that they have issues with relationship. They want a man, some might want to get married, some have issues. I want to list some kind of basic things that you can actually do to help you. Not that we cannot do spells. We can do spells or love. People do that. It is the kind of easiest things to do. Okay, you say you want to get a man, for instance. You get the man. Of course, naturally, you get the person. Now that you have gotten the person, how can you maintain and retain and sustain that relationship is another issue. It's not getting the person. Life changes. Okay, you do a spell to get somebody. Now the person is here with you. If you don't maintain the relationship, with time, nothing lasts forever. The person will start losing interest in that relationship. Then the person will move away. Then you will left stranded, or you will go back to square one. That is not good enough. Okay, so if you want to get something, it's better you get something that will last forever, or something that you will last the test of time. This is what everybody wants. Okay, so for you to get I will call it natural love affair, natural relationship, there are certain things you can do that will make you get somebody that will want to stay with you. For somebody to want to stay with you, they must have things, qualities that they like about you. This is very simple thing that everybody should know. And I want to re-emphasize it here. You know, this modern day spaghetti world, spaghetti generation, they don't really take basic things they don't take it serious anymore. People now watch TV a lot. They watch reality TV. They want to be like what they see on TV that is not realistic. They want to be like the Kardashians. They want to get everything at once. They want to see people living the La Vida Loca. They want to see this Romeo and Juliet kind of relationship where everything is perfect. There is no problem. There is no issue. All these impossible things that you see on Hollywood. In real life, it is not like that. There's a lot of problems in relationship. There's a lot of hardship. There's a lot of stress, especially when you people have children. You people have to plan together, have to work together. Relationship is about working together. to raise children, to be together, despite what you are seeing out there, you still choose to be with this person. There's a lot of commitment. It's not an easy work. Many people don't care about all these things anymore. They want to live the way they are seeing on TV. Then when they cannot live that kind of perfect life, which is fake, they will now break the relationship. They will now become single, or they will now say life is treating them bad, that they cannot find a good man, they cannot find a good woman, nobody is perfect. This kind of fantasy stuff, first of all, you need to knock it out of your mind. Okay, what you see on TV and what happens on ground, it's two different things. Okay, now two water dey this life. Okay, either you drink clean water, you drink the one with dirty, but you must drink water. Okay, if you have dirty water, you can still filter it clean, or you can boil it clean and still drink it. If you get natural drinking water, you don't need to do anything on it. You are lucky. Okay, for some of us that are not really born with a silver spoon like that everything was not given to us on a platter of gold or platter of silver, there are things we can do to make life easy for us. We can create our own platter of silver by ourselves. Okay, so I just want to talk about some things that people can do to improve their situation. Not everybody can be the most beautiful man or woman on the earth like me. I don't regard myself as an handsome man, but I have many things that I can do that so many handsome men cannot do. So I believe I have value, I have capacity, and I believe I can compete with other men in this regard. Okay, so we need to talk about some things that you can do. In Nigeria parlance, in our pidgin, we have something they call selling points, where they say, what is your selling points? What do you have to offer? What do you have that you think people want, or you know people want, or is selling that people will die for, that once they see it, once they know that you have this quality, they will come after you. We call it selling point. When somebody asks you, what is your selling point? It means, what do you have to offer? So today we'll be talking about how to focus on your selling points and to enhance it, to improve your chances of retaining what you have acquired. Okay, it's very, very important, but looks simple, but let's emphasize it. The first kind of women I want to talk about today, let me say women that are not so beautiful, although beauty is not everything, but it's good to be beautiful. It help. Some people classify fat as ugly. I don't classify it as ugly. I think fat women are beautiful, gorgeous. There are some fat women that are very, very attractive and sexy. And you can know how to use that. If you see yourself in a situation whereby people don't classify you as beautiful due to your shape, there are many things you can do. If you see some women that maybe they are overweight, I'm not talking about obesity. Obesity is another issue. There's a big difference between being fat and being obese. Obese is a disease and you must do something about it. Okay, natural fat women. If you feel that the men in your neighborhood, they don't regard a fat woman as a beautiful woman, you need to focus on other things. You focus on your character. Character, being nice to people, talk nice to people, and have some good social skills. Then other skills might also be involved too. Maybe you must know how to cook or clean house, or you must know about sex. How to have good sex is very, very good too. It will help for relationship. If you are a woman that maybe you are not so exposed to sex education in the other way, try to upgrade yourself. It doesn't mean that you'll be sleeping with different men. You can watch some X-rated pornographic movie to make you just know what in there and what you can do and what is possible and what is not possible. We are all adults. All adults are, how will I say, adulterated. Okay, so try to upgrade your knowledge base in that department. Okay, maybe if you learn some new tricks, some twists in the area of bedmatics or seasoned meat feed, that one join. It will help to improve relationship. Okay, you women know how to do these things, but I still need to talk. And so try to learn some things. Try to be flexible in a way. It help matter, so that if maybe by chance you have a relationship with somebody, you might be able to impress the person in a certain type of way, to make the person feel comfortable in a certain kind of way. All these things are things that happen in everyday life. I am not an expert in this department, so my department is African spirituality, but this topic is also under African spirituality. Okay, but it help to know some things too, not be just to lie down for there like missionary all the time. Still, we are not missionaries in Africa. Okay, this missionary mentality is a little bit outdated. So you need to update yourself with some other simple things. It help. Okay, it help. This now for that kind of thing. Then I'll find other things you can do if the shape is an issue. Maybe good cooking skills and house cleaning skills. Just what there's something they call home economics in those days. They don't teach that subject anymore in Nigeria. Home economics, how to take care of home, how to do things, simple things you can do to just add value to the house is very, very important. So it will help you a long way. This can be your selling points. Okay, it can be your selling points. Very, very important. The second thing I would like to talk about is the essence of cleanliness for a lady. This is a major issue. I have talked about this in a previous video. And for most men, it's a big turn off. It's very, very important for a woman that you need to maintain a certain standard of personal hygiene. And it can also be a selling point too, because nowadays, most of these, our youngest nowadays, they don't take it seriously. And I don't know how they are thinking. I don't just understand. Most of them prefer long nails, and when they do these long nails, they cannot really do anything. They cannot even wipe their hands clean with the long nails. And if you want to be cleaning as a woman, you need to be using water to wipe your hands after you poop. For men too, we use water. There's this thing they call bump gun. Bump gun, you see it in toilets. You can install it. It's very cheap to install. We have it here in Nigeria. We have it all over the world. We have it in all the 5-star hotels. It's a bump gun. It's using water to wipe your house after you poop and also clean that place. Very, very important. It's better than tissue paper. It's better than tissue paper. Install bump gun in your house or any house. If you are in your boyfriend's house, you go there to loop side. He doesn't have it. Tell him to install it in his house. Budget. Yes. Thank you, Black Holo. Black Holo 10. You know what you correct. Yeah, you be correct. Person behavior. Correct. Tell your boyfriend, look, there's something missing in this your bathroom. You need to install it. If he doesn't have money, it's very cheap. Install it for him. He will be very, very impressed. He will know that you know waiting day. All these are little things we do that will be helping you to maintain personal hygiene. It will step up your game more than that other woman that is the side chick that is trying to cause problem. That woman may not know all these things, but you step up your game. When he sees it, we know that this one gets sense past that other one. So this is how this one used to clean up. That one don't know anything. It will take you first. So you need to be doing this thing there. Please, the long nails, try to get rid of one of them. If you love it too much, get rid so that you can be using your hands effectively for cooking, washing clothes, and washing other places. Okay, stay away from the long nails. It causes problems for so many women. So personal hygiene goes a long way. Men don't want to be with a woman that every time they go do that thing, the whole place will be stinking up. So men, they like to give head or to lick plates. If the plate is stinking out, they cannot lick it, and they will just run away from you. So please get yourself ready. Okay, it is part of nowadays. It's very, very important. Women that are dirty like this, they will be difficult to get married. Even if you do jazz, they do jazz for you. You hold the man will still be sneaking outside. And once you see a clean woman, I go clear. He go run leave you. No amount of jazz go fit tie me to woman way they stink. No amount of jazz you do. If you like, you put the jazz and they eat them every day. It not go see time into you. Okay, so please, these are simple things you can do that we step up your game. We put you in another level, higher level. You don't need to do jazz for this one. Then number 3, women that have this issue. These Christian women, overzealous Christian women. These are the women that they like to go to church. They believe that they are Christians. The only thing they have to offer is Christianity. That they love God, they are God-fearing, they go to church in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. What they are promising you is that if you marry them, your children will be raised in a godly fashion. They believe in God and they worship their pastors. We have a lot. We have millions of this kind of stupid women in Nigeria. These women are women that are lazy. These are women that are lazy, that are running away from their responsibilities, and they hide under the figment of Christianity as well. So when you see this kind of people, they have nothing to offer, okay? And you have to be very careful of this kind of people. Then when you go to church, you see them, don't just bother marrying them, because if you marry them, everything, when you tell them something, the next thing, pastor say this, pastor say that, pastor say we should do this. It's like you find yourself, you're not working for them and their pastor. Pastor said we should go all night. Pastor said we must contribute. Pastor said this, pastor said that. Nothing else. Is like you will not have any life anymore. A lot of men are tired of this. When they see that you are going church too much, your leg need to come out for church, they will leave you there, make Jesus Christ marry you. And at the end of the day, they become married to Jesus and they grow old in the church, 40, 50 years. They don't have husband. We have a lot of them in Nigeria roaming because they have neglected how to take care of themselves, how to clean themselves, how to adapt. They believe that by going to church, one day husband will just come and God will just feel sorry for them and just dash them a husband. It doesn't work like that. We have a lot of highly Christian lies, unmarried, stupid women in Nigeria. These women, many of them will never get married, and I don't feel sorry for them. Okay. Then number 4, women that lie too much. We have some women that have the spirit of lies in their body. For no reason, they just lie. They tell you they are coming, they never come. They tell you they do this, they never do it. For no reason, they just like to play with men. Play with men. They think that men are like toys. They play with people's feelings, play with people's emotion. It's just their nature that they can just deal with people anyhow. Serious men will not like this kind of women. So if you are that woman that are used to talking to men anyhow, telling them today we will meet, the next day you disappoint them, you will tell them I will do this, I will not do it, you give them money to do something, they will not do it. They just behave like irresponsible people. This kind of women, you have that character, you will not get married. You need to improve. You need to start speaking truth. You need to be true to your word. Okay, it will help you a lot. Then number 5, women. These are women that are jobless. Women that are jobless, that have nothing doing. This is a major problem in Nigeria due to the high unemployment rate. We have a lot of women that really don't have jobs. And guess what? The worst thing, they don't even know how to cook. They don't know how to clean us. They will tell you straight away, I don't have a job. But they want to date you. But if it's a man, you can never tell any woman you don't have a job. No Nigerian woman will date a jobless man. But these women, they believe that it's the right of the man to take care of all their needs. Even if they don't have a job, because they are women, they have PUSSY, and they can give birth to children. So they are comfortable telling men they don't have a job. Okay, it's okay. Women, many of us, we accept. We always lower our standard. You don't have a job, but you are beautiful. A lot of men will still accept you. Now, the man will accept you that you come to the house, you don't even know how to cook. When they break, instead of you making bed, cleaning room, you'll be lying down on their bed, pressing phone. For somebody that don't have a job, they'll be pressing phone, scrolling, watching Facebook and unnecessary garbage on the internet. What sort of behavior is that? We have a lot of this kind of women now. And these same women that don't have a job, they are the ones that have the most expensive weave-ons. They have expensive cap wig, expensive attachment, expensive hair extensions, very, very expensive. You will see some women, they don't have job. They have extensions of more than $20,000 in their house. How do they make this money? This is money they're supposed to have invested in a business or something to give them something to be doing, but they will use this money to be buying expensive cap wig. They call the one they call bone straights, or human hair, Brazilian hair, Peruvian hair. In time, they have hair from all over the world, and these hairs are fucking expensive. And on top of that, they will be using the most expensive phone, iPhone. If it's not iPhone 13, iPhone 14 Pro Max, it is the latest Samsung or Flip. And these women still don't have a job. There's a lot of them in Nigeria as I'm speaking now. So this kind of women, avoid dating them because they have 100% liabilities. Men also avoid, even me, I avoid them. If I see this kind of women that don't have a job and I see their wig and their phones and they don't have a job, I avoid you. Most times you take these women home, they don't even do when they break, they don't even make beds. They don't do anything. They'll just lie there with their big yansh, pressing their phone and their long fingernails, doing nonsense. They expect you to still go and cook for them. They expect you to still make the bed, to still sweep the house for them. This is the mentality of somebody that is lazy. Okay, these are liabilities. Men don't want that. If you are that kind of woman, you need to change. If you know that you don't have a job, find selling points. When somebody invites you over, don't be pointing expensive things for them to be buying where you don't have any money in your account. You'll be pointing the most expensive food, the most expensive things on the menu for them to buy for you. This proves that you are a criminal, you are a thief. You just come there to finish the person's money. This is the way, when I see this kind of women, this is what I think. And this is exactly what they have. So if you know that you don't have money, make yourself useful. And don't be pointing too much expensive things, especially when you go out to date with somebody. It's not good. If you can afford it on yourself, then order it. If you cannot afford it, you drink Gary come there, then you expect to carry and shrimps and full chicken. Go back. That is robbery. Okay. Not only that, try to be making yourself useful. When you go to meet somebody, it will help you a long way. Okay. This is the way we make somebody interested in you. Okay. If you make yourself useless, they will treat you useless as well. So joblessness is a major issue. You must not consider yourself jobless. Try to get something doing. Money most of you spend on this week, you can use it to open a small scale business, a small scale SME, and be getting something. People want somebody that will add value to their life, not somebody that will become a liability to be minusing the little they had. So please try to upgrade on this. Okay. Another women that will never get married. These ones are not even interested in getting married. Number 6. These are independent women, the feminists, lesbians from the highland of Lesbo. The I don't need a man. What a man can do, I can do it better crew. These ones, they believe that men have failed them, and they believe that they are superior to men, that men should worship them. They want men to become slaves. They see men as slaves, and when they have difficulty having men that we accept these second class positions, many of them get upset. Some of these women too, their heart has also been broken by men, by bad men in the past. So they have faced heartbreak, they have faced deceit and lies. So they have now come to the conclusion that all men are the same. So they don't care anymore. They just want to live their life anyway, and they just look at that they can do without men. But this is not good in a way, because it's not good for a woman to be alone quite naturally, although not every woman is destined to get married. But at the end of the day, men need women, women need men. And we can still find good people. If you say because a man broke your heart in the past, 1 or 2 men, you have bad experience with them, doesn't mean that all men are bad. Me, I don't see, even me myself, my heart has been broken many times. I still do not see every woman as a bad woman. And I know that not every woman is a bad woman. So the aim of generalizing that every man is a bad man because 1 or 2 men broke your heart is not like that. When you in a relationship, you make mistakes, the essence is to learn from those mistakes. If you are attracted to certain kind of men that keep breaking your heart, maybe you should change those type of men. A lot of men at a young age, many of them are not really matured. You should focus on the kind of things you want. We have flashy men, we have fine boys, we have simple men, we have different kind of men. If you, we have the one they call full option too. You need to find some men, maybe the kind of man that will stay with you. It's not the kind of man that you like. You need to find the men that we can be able to stay with you. Okay, there are certain kind of men that when you see them, you say these men are playboys, and they talk a lot, they dress flashy, they, everything seems to be working for them, and they are not really there to settle down. Or many of them might even be grifters or fraudsters or scammers or people that are unserious in life. When you see this kind of people, you know them. Normally, when you meet a man, you should be able to assess what the man really wants, what type of character they have, and if they really want a serious relationship. If you really want to marry, if you see a man that is ready to marry, you will know. If you see the one that is still playing, you will know. If you see the one that is not ready, you should be also to know all these kind of things. Then you go after what you want. This is how a relationship is supposed to be. So for this, our independent-minded women, many of them, they feel that a man must be of a certain class. When they meet men that are interested, they will say, this man is not up to my level. They will knock the man. They will be going for men that they think is up to their level. And most of these men, they may not have time for you. Most times in relationship, the people we love don't love us. Why the people we don't really love, they are the ones that are dying to love us. It's better you fall in love with somebody that loves you more than them. That way, you know that they value you more than them. They have a high chance of maintaining that relationship. Relationship should be something that is more of a partnership, that sentiments and emotions should not be really much attached to it. So reason should always prevail in a certain way. So most women, you see them, I see these ISO women every day in Nigeria. Once they just take a look at me, they just feel that, oh God, this one not there our level at all. And these people that are doing this, they're not even my level self. I am even higher than them. I see these things, I laugh when I see them. Most of these women will go around, bounce around, and eventually they will fall back to home base empty-handed. The next thing, they will be struggling to become somebody says side chick. This is how it normally ends for this kind of women. So if you're a woman that have very high standards and you really want a man, better you go for somebody that that will value you, more. So you have to reduce some of your standards. Get somebody that will actually see you as a person, not somebody that will see you as an option and not a priority. Okay, you will know when you meet this kind of people. Okay, so my independent sisters, feminist sisters, we all need a man, and men also need women, and not all men are bad. Okay, look for men in the right places, and you will find them. I believe that you will find them. Then for those my women, number 7 women, women that have very, very hot attitude. They are very, very aggressive. There are some women that the way they position themselves is difficult for men to even approach them. I've seen this kind of women. They make themselves unavailable and inaccessible to most men. And it's not that they often have somebody. They don't have anybody. But they just position themselves in a way whereby it is difficult for people to even approach them or even say you want to have a relationship with them. And yet they keep saying that they want a man. If you say that you want a man, when somebody say hello to you, you cannot just shout at them. What do you mean, or what do you want? I have this kind of women before. I see them before. There's one that I got that. When you see this person, she's like fire, always boiling. And she told me this thing, she wants a man. I said, how we people, you get a husband where you are always hot, where you're always like you're ready to fight, you're always aggressive, you're not ready to listen. It's like for somebody to date you, it will feel like there's a tiger, you are with a tiger in the room that can pounce on you anytime. Men will even be afraid to talk to you because you are aggressive. So we have some women that are hot, just like where some men are hot. They have very short temper. They don't have sense of humor. Everything have to be perfect with them. Competence. They just look at you. They just dismiss you within 2 seconds. Most men don't start a chance with you, and yet you still want a man. What kind of man do you want? I wonder. So if you know you have this kind of temper, please, you are hot naturally as a woman. You need to cool down. You need to calm down and relax for men. Try to smile. Try to change that character. It will take time to work on. If you have this hot character, you will very difficult for you to have a man because men will be afraid of you. They will not feel comfortable with you, and they will just leave you peacefully. They will just leave you peacefully. Men want things that are easy. Like me, I talk for my own self. I don't want to feel like that we come home to come and meet a woman that is like fire in the house, that I cannot even talk to, that is always aggressive to me, disrespectful for me. When I talk to her politely, she back instantly, shout at me. I ask her, any food? What kind of food? Don't you see that I'm doing something else? What is wrong with you? Aggressive, the way you talk to people, it will make that person scared of asking you for anything. The next thing, they will start skipping home, giving excuses. Before you know, they don't run. They go around, leave the house for you. Okay, so please work on these issues. Okay, then above all, you need to have selling points. For some of these things, if you know that you have some of these qualities or you don't have them, make sure you have a selling points. There are some women that are a bit matured and they still want a relationship. For those kind of women, you try to look sharp. Try to look sharp, try to look sexy, try to look young. Then don't be afraid to emphasize your selling point. If you have power, you are a woman of authority, use it. If you a woman of influence, use your influence. If you have money, use it. It is part of your selling points. You see a lot of old men today, sugar daddy, they don't old with white hair everywhere. They go out with young girls. How do they do it? Their selling point is their money. Their selling point, the only thing, of course, is your money. It is you. This is your life. This is your world. Everything should be about you. If you know you have money and you want good relationship, use it as your selling points. Okay? Make sure you be happy in this life. It is not a bad thing to enjoy yourself. It is not a bad thing to benefit the good thing in life. It is not a bad thing to be happy. Okay? So anything you have as your selling points, if it's a big ass, emphasizes, use it. If it's big breasts, if it's your face, if it's your money, use it as your selling points. It is your gift, it's your talent, it is what God has given you to bring happiness and to make you live this life to the best of your fullest capacity. So anything you know it's your selling points, don't be afraid to use it to get what you want in this life and to move forward and to be happy. This is the moral of the story of what I am saying today. So some women, your selling point can be cleanliness, it can be cooking very good food, it can be politeness, it can be good character. Good character is a major selling point for most women. You don't get old with it. It does not get good out of style. Okay, it doesn't get out of style. Good character is a major selling point. Cooking good food. Okay, being nice, being a good person is a major selling point. Okay, so use all these things. Then when you use all these things, then you add your spiritual touch to it. Then when somebody like me also step into the matter, it becomes permanent. You don't get her, you don't get her be that. It's like they call custom made follow come. But not be say you just run, come meet me. You not get like these three, you don't get like 3 or 4. You just want to tie somebody and you never clean up yourself, you never do it. Although you get the person, but you're not going to last because there's nothing there to retain or sustain the relationship. Okay, so you're not going to last. That's why they say sometimes when you do something, we get them in another one way. You not get them in the good way, it does not last because you don't know what to do to sustain it. This is the thing I'm trying to say. So to make work easy for people like me, try to do all these things. Try to get all these things, get good selling point, then back them up with the spiritual side of things. Then it becomes permanent. So this is what I'm trying to say. So please, I hope this video will come clear to 1 or 2 people. You might learn 1 or 2 things from it. No knowledge is lost. And some of you know these things, but some of us do not also practice it as well. So put this in mind. The aim of the moral of the story, try to make yourself valuable in a relationship. Try to get a selling point that people will like and emphasize it. Let them know, say you can do this thing. Let them know that this is what you can do. Don't hide it. Okay, add value, and you leave the rest for the forces of nature. Okay, so this is what I have to say today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button. And if you are interested in learning African spirituality, my website is River of Knowledge. It's your one-stop shop for learning African spirituality. My website is fully back online. Okay, the people that have been hacking me, they have other businesses now with Amas and the rest. So my website is now back online. Contact me on the website or contact me on WhatsApp. Contact me on this channel. My website and my materials are the most valuable source of knowledge on African spirituality you're going to find in the whole of West Africa. And if you want to read my book on quantum physics and African spirituality, my book is still here waiting for you. Then, of course, if you want to do your spell, especially your love spell, your breakups, your packs, open doors, oracle tarot readings, I do all those things. My number is on the screen. And apart from that, I thank you very much. And I'll be seeing you as usual in the subsequent videos. So take care and bye. Peace.